This is Amud Yomi, Gemara in Shabbos, Dav Kof Chof Aleph Amud Beis. We're in the middle of a discussion that there was a story that someone allowed their child to cover over, someone covered over the tzaya because they did not want the child to play with it. I'm trying to figure out what exactly is the case. So Gemara said it can't be regular tzaya. Why not? Because regular tzaya has a level of preparedness, of muchan, that you know it's going to come, and you know that there are dogs in the vicinity that are going to eat at the tzaya. So the Gemara suggested it's tzaya shaltar negailim. We ended with a kasha about 12 lines in the top of Koch Aleph Amud Beis. The first one line is Ema. Why do we not say that there's the heter of Grav Shalrei? The Tepik is the first word on line, the next line. Typically, they have a Grav Shalrei. Maybe you're going to tell me Grav Shalrei, I got money in, you only let him move a Grav Shalrei through a vessel. But Iu Gufei Law, you can't move the feces by itself. Says the Gemara, but there was an achvar, a mouse amongst the asparmaki, the spices of Rav Ashi, and Rav Ashi said, pick it up by the tail and get rid of it. Clearly, the heter of Grav Shalrei applies even to pick up the item directly. Says the Gemara, we're talking about the tzayah of Tarnagoyim that's in a garbage pile. Since they're not in an area that have people, therefore there's no heter of Grav Shalrei. Says the Gemara, wait, but now we got to plug it back into the story. So you're covering it over. Why? To prevent the child from playing with it. Says the Gemara, what's the child doing in the chatzar? Says the Gemara, b'chatzar. Okay, it's not in the ashba, it's not in the garbage, but it's in the chatzar. So says the Gemara, chatzar nami Grav Shalrei. So even in a chatzar, you should have the heter of Grav Shalrei. He says more about avsha shebechatzar. So it's a middle level. It's in the ashba, but it's in the chatzar. So the kid might play there, but you don't have the heter of Grav Shalrei. And therefore, says the Gemara, what do we see from there? This is where we're going to have the heter to cover over the tzaya so that the child does not play with it. But we're seeing a very large allowance. That in a regular case, in a case that you can have tzaya, in a case you can have something that is around people, you can just remove it directly. The only time you have to go to this extra length of covering over the muksa to prevent something else is only in a case you do not have the heter of Grav Shalrei, which will be in a case like over here, a middle level that there is a possibility a child will be there, but no one else. The Mishnah concluded, we're about 14 lines to the bottom. The first one line is Shalai at the two dots, that they covered over the scorpion so it does not bite. Something that we started back in the parak of Shemona Shratzim says of Yeshua and Levi, all mazikin you're allowed to kill even on Shabbos. If it's going to damage you, therefore you're allowed to kill it. Asked Rav Yosef, there's only 5 things that you're allowed to kill on Shabbos, and these are they: the fly in Eretz Mitzrayim, V'tzir shebeninvei, and the wasp in Ninvei, V'akiv shebechedve, and the scorpion in Chedve, V'nachash Eretz Yisrael, V'kelev shaita bechal makoim. So says the Gemara Mani, who's the Tana of this race? Then it's Rav Yehuda that says you're chayiv. It can't be. So even if you don't need the actual item, you don't need the actual damaging partner, Rav Yehuda says is a chayiv alav Rav Shimon. Then therefore, Rav Shimon knows gufa, you're potter. That's why there's no problem killing these items. But says the Gemara clearly, what do we see? It's only v'ani hu d'sharich rini loy. Only these and nothing else. So ask the Gemara, how are you telling me that you're allowed to kill everything, all these damaging items on Shabbos? Who says that this is correct? Maybe this brisa is corrupted brisa that's missing words, and therefore we have no way to ask a kasha from it at all. Rav Yosef says, Rav Yosef, I know on the first white line, Masnina lava, Simna lava, Anoma. I saw this brisa, I asked the kasha, and I'm going to answer the kasha. Says the Gemara, how do we reconcile the fact that the brisa seemingly only is giving heter on specific items and not all damaging items? Beratzu acharav, the case is, if there's a creature that's running after you, you have that deadly spider that's coming chasing you, then you could kill it. When it's ratzu acharav, there's an extra level of heter. V'divrei hakol, then it's going to apply even according to everyone. Even Rav Yehuda, who says malacha shein sich legufa is going to be chayiv, but if the creature danger is chasing after you, then there's a real threat. And of course, we're not talking about something that's just going to be a little bit painful. We're talking about something that could damage. We're talking about something that could be dangerous, poisonous, etc. Then even Rav Yehuda will allow you to kill it. Says the Gemara, Tana Kamei de Rabba Ravuna, Haharing Nechashav Akrab Mishavas in Ruach Chasidim Leichai Menu. A little bit of a different lush. Not that it's a mutter, but if you kill a scorpion, a snake, the Ruach Chasidim, interesting lush, are not happy with him. Amar Loi, Chasidim in Ruach Chacham Mehem. But those Chasidim, the Chachamim, are not happy with them. Why? Because it's mutter. Why are you telling me that they're not happy? What do you mean? It's the right thing. You're allowed to kill them. Don't tell me the Chasidim are not happy. It says the Gemara, Pliga de Ravuna. Why? The Ravuna Chazil Ugaver the Kakatel Zibura Bi Amarle Shlamdinu Lekulu. Have you finished them off? So says the Gemara, Ravuna was of the opinion that what does it help to kill one item? Therefore, Ravuna is teaching us you would not be allowed to kill these things. Why? Because there's many of them, therefore killing one of them is not going to help life at all. Says the Gemara, Tanu Rabbanan, you're in a place and there's poisonous snakes and scorpions 5 lines into the white lines. If you kill them, you should know that they were going to kill you. If you did not kill them and they didn't harm anyone, you should know that really they were supposed to hurt you. But talking about the snakes were hissing at him, only that's when we know that they were going to kill you, but you had this nace happen to you. And a story to prove this point, there was a poisonous snake that fell into the base medrash on Shabbos, and a certain Nivasi got up. It was a Jew from a place called Niva that got up and killed the snake. A similar wanted has struck it down. Says the Gemara, so what exactly did Rebbe mean? The shopper of it, it was good what you did. I lie, was it the wrong thing? So Tashema, we bring a raya. The Rav Abba, Rav Cheba, Rav Zira, Rav Yasi, Kloy, the Rav Yanai. Nafik Milsa mi beinayu. And the following question came up. I kill even a wasp. Certainly poisonous snakes and scorpions. So what do we see? It must be that Rebbe was praising him for killing this dangerous snake in the base medrash. Says Gemara, no, maybe Rav Yanai meant that he kills them lefi tumai when he walks. If he happens to step on them, it doesn't mean you actually are allowed to go and kill them deliberately. Rav Yehuda right dars lefi tumai. If there's roik on the floor, you let him walk in it. So there's 2 different levels. There's one allowance that if it's sitting there, you let it walk on it. But it's a totally different story if you're going out of your way to proactively kill it. Abba bar Marta do Abba bar Minumi. So we don't have a raya, excuse me. So we don't have a raya from that story. One last story. He owed money to Veish Kalusa. They brought him to the palace. They were forcing him, tormenting him to pay the money. There was some spit on the ground. Reish Kalusa. I see Manas Reish Kalusa said, bring a vessel and cover over the spit. Amar said, no, you don't need to do that. Let us step on the right. So the Reish Kalusa realized, this guy is a Surmei Rabbanan, he's a Talmud Chacham, leave him alone, don't torment him even though he didn't pay. We'll stop over here, I'll pick it up from Rav Abba the next year, B'siyata Dishmaya.